Hello, welcome back to possibly the final session of this game. I usually do these in 3 episode bursts, so I'm guessing this might contain the... I might finish the game today, basically, but we'll just see how much is left of Castle Nex and possibly other places. Speaking of other places, okay, I'll get to that in a little bit. Apparently there is more to this map than I actually knew. And I'll show you how I knew that in a moment, because there are a whole bunch of little things that I missed along the way and found out about later that I'd like to clean up before I go back to the castle. So this ring on a string apparently increases your level by 1 while wearing it, without increasing any other stats. I don't really see myself using that. I do see that my stats go up slightly when I'm wearing it, but the amulets that have specific effects tend to be better about that. I guess... I mean, it doesn't give you another skill point. I guess technically it would be better than the Spirit Mirror Pendant, but I feel like there are other things than the Spirit Mirror Pendant that also would be better than it, and better than this. So I guess I'll let Fang hang on to it for now. I don't really expect to use it that much, though. I'm really low on all these crystal shards. I'm down to 1 crystal shard of healing. I just recharged the Jeweled Scepter of Ruling, and also the Meteor Hammer. So yeah, that's what I'm carrying right now. One thing somebody suggested that I think was pretty smart is, since I have 92 Aetherweed, I might as well pretty much just put stacks and stacks of energy potions on Mulrag and just use those for as many Devastates as possible. Because there's nothing else good to do with Aetherweed, really. Let's see, how much do those weigh? 0.3 kilograms each? That's not bad. Now, can I successfully get where I want to go while I'm brewing these things? Possibly. And I might as well keep, like, a whole bunch of energy potions on other people, too. So I'm heading into the Lexiconary because there's a secret that I had forgotten was there, and just found again. Let's see, this stairway. I also want to brew up... I feel like Shadow is not hitting very hard compared to all the other characters in the party. She is using strength weapons now, so I want to give her a few strength potions, just so she can be a bit of a heavier hitter. Is this strength? Yeah. So let's see what this does. 19 to 53, 22 to 63. It improves it a little bit. I'm going to do a few more of those. Let's say 4. Alright. Does anybody else want a lot of energy potions? You have 0, but you don't tend to run out of energy very often. I'll just make like 1 more for Shadow and 1 more for Azeroth. Okay, so where am I going? Up here? So... several episodes ago, I was trying to remember something I had seen off in the distance that was glowy and I had never reached. I went back here. I don't remember what prompted me to go back here, but I was here for some reason and saw this. So there's a ledge up there. This is where the rock scroll sword puzzle is. There aren't any pits to drop down there. Above here is just... what is this? Oh, this was another secret that was accessed through there. I remember that. Yeah, this was quite a distinctive place. Right, so this, I believe, is accessed with a button that's not particularly close to it. This is probably one of the secret opening triggers that is farthest away from the thing that it opens. I've pressed this button, I've seen that it opens this wall and goes generally in this direction, but I haven't actually walked in here. I assume this is where it leads. Yes. Alright, Crystal Shard of Protection. Great. I think I used up all my others of those in the Barren Desert fight. I hear something coming toward me. Let's see, I don't need any of you, just so I don't get confused. Let me take those off. Disguised path does not lead anywhere else. That's just to get out. Right, so that's all in the Lexiconary. Up above in Desaroon... Yeah. So there's another thing that I sort of saw on a ledge above me and forgot to actually come back and track down after the fact. So let's see, how long does it take to get up there from here? I think it's quicker to go this way. Yeah, that puts me closer than going back out through the wind gate. This way. And I have a few plans for spending gold keys in places, because I might as well do it now, or else I'll finish the game and lose my opportunity. So let's see, the chest is right up somewhere. Right here, this chest. I've never opened this. The way to get to it... Let's see, I tracked it down, but I forget where exactly... Oh, right, this one was like super obscure. So there was a spot somewhere off in the distance I had to look at and throw a rock onto a pressure plate I couldn't actually see. Was it? It was over this way. Yeah, in this direction. So you can't see over there. Even with a torch you can't see over there. But if you look in the map, you still can't see anything. If I walk over there... If I happened to somehow look up here, I would have seen this. Even walking here, that does not show up on the map. No. So, how did I figure this out? I don't know how I figured this out. I was just in this area looking at that chest, and somehow or another, in a way I don't remember, I worked out that over here is that. And if I throw a rock, that happens. So that lets me get to this chest. Secret. Lockpicks are in here. Still way more lockpicks than I need. I think those are just something that is in abundance beyond what's actually necessary for the game. Ah, okay, so there's a second one of those in the game. I'm going to leave it here. I already have one. I'll take the rage potion, though. Cool. Alright, so that's that one done. I hear the flying thing. It has not found me. Let's see. I have one more thing in Umos, one in Flooded Dungeon. Is there a quick way out of here from here? Yes, there is. I kind of wish the map did something a little bit different for those places that are multi-level on the same floor. I don't know exactly what it could do, but just something so it's a little bit less useless when there's more than one level to a place. Alright, so if I want to get to Umos here, I think through the water is the quickest way. Somewhere. Leave me alone. Don't care about you. I do care about you, though, kinda. You're edible. There's a ladder. Opening this has let a bunch of stuff out. There's a Medusa here somewhere. There she is. I don't really feel the need to fight these things. I'm just going to ignore them and move on. If I have to fight them on my way out, then I'll just fight them on my way out. Snake is here too. I know there's one flanking me. Ooh, Astaroth took a big hit. Yeah, those things hit pretty hard. Pyramid of Umos seems like it's not a place to go to early. Where was this thing? It was up there. Okay, so up the stairs. Did either of those snakes drop any food? I didn't actually look. I'll look on my way out. So I found the among some rubble from pots I broke, I found the twin to this scroll. And the reason I found it was somebody pointed it out, not to take credit where credit is not due. So thank you for that. So as soon as I get rid of this person thing... What is Medusa, anyway? I guess she's a person. Like, just in the general lore of Medusa. What lore does Medusa come from? Or mythology or whatever? I don't actually know that. There are all these common fantasy characters that are just sort of general any fantasy or mythology or something, or are used in such a wide variety of places that it's easy to forget or easy to know of them without actually knowing their origin sometimes. Alright, so here's the scroll. I broke those, didn't see it. And this, okay. 3 steps west and 4 south from cemetery entrance. Great. Alright, on the way down, I was checking for snake remains. And I should probably rest before I step out the door because there's a bunch of baddies waiting for me out there. Alright, no snake tails. That's fine. I fed everybody before I started, so they should all be... Well, you're already hungry. Fine, you can... no. I'll wait until he gets really hungry. Alright, so I'm going to the cemetery entrance and also the flooded dungeon. See, okay, that arrow went right past this thing because it wasn't in the right position. It seems like flying things, including arrows and spells, follow different collision mechanics than... Well, yeah, collide with enemies differently than normal weapons do. Ooh! Nice job, Mulrag. I don't think she had even taken any damage, so that was just a one-shot from full health in her. Leech was unnecessary there, I didn't need to do it. I found that there are actually at least some enemies... I was satisfied that she flew into that. There are actually some enemies who will give you backlash, it's called, if you try to leech from them, and will deal damage instead of healing you. The undead in the graveyard, I believe, are some of those. I want my arrow back. See, this thing is great and all. Oh, I never tried thrust. Let's use it on him. As good as this thing is... Oh, but I'm out of energy. Can I use this at all without energy? Yeah. Huh. What were you doing? Were you calling friends or something? Alright, anyway. Did I get that arrow back? I thought it was right here. Was it not right there? Did I get it back? I don't know, I shot an arrow across a thing, and I thought it was on the ground right there, but I didn't see it. I probably picked it up and just didn't know about it. Okay, so where from the cemetery entrance? 3 steps west, 4 south from cemetery entrance. West is this way, so... which tile specifically counts as cemetery entrance? Is it this? Let's assume it's this. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that can't be right. Hang on. 3 steps west. This is west, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 steps west and 4 south from cemetery entrance. Alright, so the tile where it transitions, let's say it's from here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's impossible. So maybe it's here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that doesn't make any sense either. I'm reading this wrong somehow. So I'm just going to do some trial and error and see if I run into it. See, like this spot right here seems like it makes sense. This has given me a relatively small area to search, so this isn't so bad. See, it's not going to be any place where it will actually block my path. So it can't be anywhere in here. No, I'm way too far away now. Could be right here. Like, yeah, the ambiguous part of this is what the cemetery entrance actually is. But how am I misreading this so badly? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, that only gives us this spot, and this spot. This is too far west. This isn't far west enough. But anyway, okay, I'll play your little game. It can't possibly be either of these, though. Okay, so what could it be? Could it be here? Well, I've already ruined this much of the ground. Let's just finish the job. Find the thing. It'll be here somewhere. I'm getting flashbacks to the first episode of this. So what have I done wrong here? Maybe cemetery entrance is actually this gate here. Let's say that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope. Finally. Wow. Okay. So that was... Alright, so if I were standing here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dig forward. Yeah, that's... There are too many ways to interpret that number, those numbers, because, like, is the cemetery entrance this specific tile, or is this specific tile? Or is this the entrance? This is the entrance to the zone called cemetery. Let me just demonstrate this. Backlash, cause for damage. So yeah, don't use leech on those. I think it's actually okay on the mummies, though. I'll have to try if I encounter another one. Bracelet of Tyrion. Don't I already have one of those? No! Oh, this was a thing that I had in the first game. That's why I recognize it. Okay, so faster cooldown. Protection +1. That sounds like something for you. Definitely something for you. Yes. Alright, so Morag has a quicker cooldown, and he's the one who can benefit the most from it. Cool. Alright, so what else am I doing? That's that thing done. The one other thing was in the flooded dungeon, then I got a couple of things in Castle Nex that I want to look at before I continue my ascent. Why are you so hurt? The zombie must have gotten behind me. Flooded dungeon, entrance this way. So I noticed on the map, there was this little thing here. That's rubble, but this is a way that kind of looks like I can actually go. And as it turns out, it is a way I can go. I just didn't spend enough time looking around underwater for anything that might open it. Now that said, I did this once to discover that it exists. I don't actually remember where it was. So yeah, here's the spot. This is a thing that the map has told me is something that opens. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna go for some breath. That looks like the crystal chest plate. So I'm just missing the leggings, because I know where the shield is. Alright, crystal cress. Protection +15, health +5. Better than that. Yep. So I need the crystal leggings someplace. They're probably in some secret I missed in some other part of the game. I don't think they were in a place I opened with a gold key that I've actually been to, but I could be remembering wrong. So if anybody... if any of you happen to know off the top of your head where I might find those, if they're not in a place that I'm still likely to encounter, I would not mind a vague pointer to the zone I'd need to be in. Right, so basically I want to spend my gold keys on things that can help me now, and the floral vault was one of those. Crystal flower is always nice. And yeah, those are... It'd be nice if it had been black moss instead of mudwort, because I don't find a lot of use for mudwort. But hey, whatever. And Astaroth gets a better cloak. And a bracelet I don't care about, so I don't think I'll actually wear it. Although, let's see. So his energy regenerates pretty slowly as it is. That barely makes an appreciable difference. I don't see that ever being the difference between success and failure. So I think I'm just gonna leave it off. Let's see, what was the other thing I wanted to get with the gold key? I was thinking possibly the rogue boots for Fang. Possibly the crystal shield if I wanted Mulrag to wear the crystal set instead of the meteor one. Protection and health. Just a lot of protection. Well, don't those add up to about the same thing? I guess this one's better for magic because I don't think protection applies to magic damage. But Mulrag already has a lot of resistances. Well, not as much as I thought, but still a good bit. Okay, well, anyway, from here I'm going to go to Castle Nex, I think. So yeah, somewhere I missed crystal leg plates. I'm hoping I'll just run into them somewhere. There were a couple of secrets in Castle Nex that I'm opening before I go anyplace else. Oh yeah, that is a place that leads there, but it just leads to Forgotten River. So maybe the crystal leg plates will be in one of those. Let's find out. Since I'm here at the hub, I might as well just toss a couple of things that I don't want to take with me. This might come in handy. These won't. And this won't. Yeah, that's one I want to get rid of for sure. Alright, good enough. So I still do have 3 gold keys left to spend. I'll think about whether I want to spend them on anything shortly. I kind of doubt there are any gold doors in Castle Nex, but I could be wrong. Alright, so the button that I found underwater here, on the video when I was reviewing it, I could actually hear a door sliding open. It's a timed thing. I have to be very quick. So I know where the door is now. So I press this. Have to get back up here very quickly. Right there. That just opened. Ah, and I didn't make it. Okay, so I need to not turn, basically. So when I get up the ladder, I'm going to go... I'll be facing this way. Left... 4, 5, 6. 6 back, 1 left, 1 back. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found a shortcut so it didn't have to be 6. Nice. So another skull for the skull guy. How much difference are those making anyway? Strength is 49. Strength is 40. Wow. Yeah, I guess it's 1 each, so... a significant amount. Oh! Skill point! Oh! Now, who most wants a skill point? My inclination is Mulrag for critical. Is there anybody else who really wants it? I don't really care that much about other schools of magic. The only other thing I might want to cast would be Meteor Storm. I can cast Invisibility with the Scepter of Isokronos. Meteor Storm would take 4 more skill points, so that's not going to happen. Lightning Bolt would take 3 more, that's not going to happen. Okay, so I won't be casting any of those spells, so I might as well just leave those scrolls elsewhere. You were leveling up, what, accuracy? I don't know. I'll probably get 1 more level up for each person before the end of the game, just if I'm reading the point in the game that I am at correctly. Though I might not be. You know, I don't care about these things. I'm never going to use them. There's no point in collecting them. Those can stay there. I just want the skull. The way out of here is... not... oh, there it is. So let's see, what did I just say I was going to do? Oh, right, Tome of Knowledge. Yeah, pretty sure I did just decrease Mulrag's critical, but I increased his overall damage with this faster cooldown, so that was a worthwhile trade-off. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. You get this, and you get 1 more point in critical. Don't want armor. That was a waste of point in shadow when I did it, and I kind of regretted that. Athletics, no thanks. Accuracy, yeah, it'd be good. But I think your accuracy is about as high as it needs to be. I'll increase it further with dexterity potions, but critical cannot be increased that way. So here we go. Critical up. Alright, so I didn't have a map marker for that. I think I have a map marker for the thing up here. I remember looking at these bookshelves and saying that I kept expecting to find something on them. An eagle-eyed viewer pointed out that there was something on one of them that I missed. Because I looked at a few and it didn't look like there was anything, so my eyes were not out for it. But right over here is something actually super interesting. There's an ancient map which shows me that there's a place called Kraken's Arm, and I have not been there. So there is another... oh, it's Sunken Strait. Docks. Everlasting Mist. There's a whole bunch of places. Like, this is the only one that seems distinct enough that, like, yes, you would expect to go here, though at the same time, that's not a lot of land to walk on, so maybe not. Oh, and the Ship Eaters. Probably not. Okay, docks. Yeah, so I think there's a decent possibility I might be visiting this zone and maybe this zone, if they are zones. So that's pretty interesting. Could also be that the game only takes place in this part of the island. And this is a pleasing shape anyway, so I'm kind of... I don't know. Anyway, so that's all of the stuff I needed to do to catch up. Find all the secrets that I knew how to get to now and had missed earlier. Now... that pretty much took the entire length of a normal episode, just about. I can do a little bit in here, but I'm already looking for a place to wrap it up. So I'll get back up here at least. Maybe get through 1 more floor of this place because they're pretty short. Let's just see what happens. So I'm going upward. I don't need a crystal. Funny, that's another case where the crystal is not recharged. It seems like that must have to do with the how long I've spent on the particular floor where the crystal is. Okay, how far did I get? I went up there, and that was as far as I got. There was an arrow on the ground. I don't know if I ever got it. remember this puzzle. I need to actually redo this to get in here, don't I? So let's see, I put this here. I pick this up. Or this was not the way up, was it? What is the way up? Why does this map tile look like that? That looks like a pressure plate, but I sure don't see one there. Is it on a floor below? Okay, the way up is here, which is accessed how? This way? Maybe? Ah, that's right, and I actually made a shortcut to that, so I took the long way. Whatever. So let me see if I actually picked up this arrow. I guess it would be who knows where. I will assume that I either picked it up or can just do without it. Where's the initial ladder up? How would I know? Map can't tell me. Is it like in the middle somewhere, or is it along a wall? Here's one. I also have pretty much no way of knowing if I've explored all of each level here unless I want to map it out manually, which I do not. So that looks like a place that I have not been. Okay, so I want to get to that bridge there, which I can do like this. Alright, new territory. Crystal Life. Cool. What's this called? Void. Another way up. Greater energy potion. Oh. I already have discarded one of those, I believe. Pretty sure that's not better than anything anyone's wearing. Yeah. Neat. Thank you. That one's not too useful, but who knows, maybe I'll find a use for it. Sickle sword, I already have one of those. Do I want two? Yes, actually. Cooldown is longer, but I think I prefer the... Yeah, I prefer the special. Okay, got two sickle swords. And I'm gonna leave that there. This feels very endgamey. I wonder if the next floor is the last one. What are you for? Ah. Oh, neat. That is quite helpful. So either endgamey or like mid-castle checkpoint. Okay, well, I'm gonna find out what's on the next floor beyond this next episode. So I'll see you then, and it could be the final one with the feeling I'm getting. I'm still hoping that I get an opportunity to visit some of these places. I don't know if I will. Anyway, we'll find out next time. See you then.